Hello. It is Tuesday, friends. Tuesday means training day. We are training today. And I am really excited to talk to you guys about the topic today. It is all about Scentsy Club. And if you are sitting there thinking, oh, don't worry, Jacqui, I understand Scentsy Club. Okay, let me just reiterate the fact that Scentsy Club is taking it to the next level. You guys must watch this training. So if you aren't here live, then, oh good, Amanda, you're on. I was going to tag you afterwards because I wasn't able to tag you at the beginning. We are going to be learning a whole bunch of new features that go with Scentsy Club. It's fantastic. I am so excited. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Lisa. I am a huge lover of Scentsy Club. Let me just start out by saying I have three. I have one that comes every month, one that comes every other month, one that comes quarterly. Hey, Lindsay. I love Scentsy Club simply because I love Scentsy. I love Scentsy. And if you have customers who just love Scentsy, then you really need to be making sure that they know about Club, first of all. They have to know about it and what it gives them, the perks that they're able to get from Scentsy Club and all the things, right? So if we aren't telling them, they probably, I guess technically they could be maybe on your website and clicking on the Scentsy Club button and thinking, what is this, right? But as we all know, 9 times out of 10, our customers, if they're going to our website, they're kind of going to the website. They are figuring out what they want. They're getting that warmer. They're getting that wax. They're getting that counter clean, whatever. And they are getting off. They really probably are not looking at all the different parts of our website. So we, as consultants, we got to step in, right? One of the biggest things I've always said with Scentsy is Scentsy sells itself, right? Like I've told you guys this a million times. If you haven't heard it from me before, that I could walk into a room filled with people, plug in a Scentsy warmer, put in a couple cubes of wax, spread out some catalogs, leave some order forms, walk out of the room, come back in 45 minutes, an hour later, and I will already have orders filled out. Why? Because Scentsy's that great of a product. It's just that good. So, oh good, Amanda. Yay. That makes me happy. I'm so glad. I wanted to make sure that you caught this training. Ooh, Ashley, yes, I feel you about the oils. I'm also thinking that way about the pods. So, fingers crossed, my dear. Fingers crossed. All right, so we have to be telling them about Scentsy Club, right? So, the question is, how should we be telling people about Scentsy Club, right? I can't just tell you to do something and not tell you how to do it. That's not fair at all. I'm looking at the comments real quick. Yes, I love it. Yes. If the fall collection was offered in bigger sizes, that would be nice. I would love if some of my favorite scents were also offered in bigger, like the bricks. That would be amazing as well. Hey, Sherry. Oh, gosh. So, all right. How do we tell our customers about Scentsy Club? Well, we have social media right at our fingertips, right? We're using it right now. So if you have, and most of you probably do, if not, if you're newer and you don't yet, here's your opportunity. Here's your sign to start thinking about or start acting on creating either a business page or a VIP group. Okay. Obviously, you don't have to have these in order to communicate. Lately, I've been trying to do more and more Scentsy talk on my personal Facebook page. I don't really do like a whole lot of, I don't know. Facebook is funny with the algorithm, right? It just is. It just, obviously, it's got its own thing, right? Sherry, you were asked about the Scentsy Club. Good. This training is going to be just for you, my dear. I have a Facebook business page. I have some followers. I think about 1,000 followers on that business page. I've had it for years, right? So I've driven customers to join there. I share product pictures and information, and this is coming out then, and this is coming up later in the year, whatever, right? I try and do some stuff like that. But I found that I really wasn't getting a whole lot of interaction on my business page. And that's really the whole part of social media, right? It's the interaction. And that's what helps us to move up in the algorithm, right? So that means the more interaction that's happening on a page or a profile or a group, what have you, that you belong to or like, that's going to pull it into your regular news feed, right? That's where we want to be with our customers. That's the goal. Oh yes, the counter clean and the holiday scents. We have to make sure that we're doing that part because again, they really like us to be social on social media. I know it's crazy. How to make a business page or a VIP. Yes, I can touch on that for you, Amanda. So a business page, really easy to create. You just get on Facebook. When you're on Facebook, I've got Facebook pulled up over here. Let me see here. Trying to remember exactly how to do it. It's been a while since I've made a group or a page. But there is, if you go to pages, on Facebook, then you should see a little bar that says create new page or a little plus sign, create new page, create a page. So I actually just created a new one with just my name. Okay. Because as I was finding, again, my original business page that I've had on Facebook for years and years and years and years and years, just a lot of followers, but very little engagement. And for me, I want more engagement than I care about followers, right? I don't care about likes and followers. I don't care if I just have 5 people, but if all 5 of them are engaging in my posts and you know, reacting with a like or a heart or whatever, then that is when that's like where the magic happens, right? Because that means that my page is going to fall into their feed and they're going to see it more often, right? That's the whole goal when it comes to social media. So again, finding that I wasn't getting a lot of interaction, I did just create just a fresh page with just my name on it. So that way I could kind of use that with different, like CinchShare, I use that obviously for posting content on Facebook, things like that. I just needed something a little bit more simple. And I honestly really don't do a whole lot with that page itself because I have found in my experience that, again, that interaction just wasn't happening on the page. I know I have to have one for using those scheduling posts. So again, I use CinchShare, but if you're using a different one, then you'll need a business page in order to really get those to work for you. It also will help too if you post as your page. If you are maybe putting out, you know, we had the Haunted Mansion come out, right? If you're putting up the Haunted Mansion warmer and it's $65 or whatever, right? If you're putting a dollar sign in there, you guys have probably seen on your Facebook, especially if you've done it on your personal Facebook, that it pops it up and it says this is a sales post, right? And then you have to go to the little 3 dots, turn off the sales feature. If you're doing that as a page, it doesn't do that. It doesn't convert it because that's the whole point that Facebook wants us to do, right? They want pages to be for business and selling goods and services and all the things. So when they post, that page posts anything with dollar signs or selling or what have you, it doesn't flag it, right? It just says, great, that's exactly what we want you to be doing. Keep on doing it, right? So that's your tip for that. Then having a VIP group, I feel, is probably more beneficial. Again, just my opinion, okay? I'm not a Facebook employee. I can't tell you which one really is the best. I will tell you which one really works better for me. And that is my VIP page, because in there, I used to just accept anybody and everybody into my VIP page. And then I started to find that, again, I'm trying to be intentional with what I'm posting on social media. So when I was posting things like, oh, I've got, I'm offering mystery boxes this month, or ask me about this special, or what have you, right? I was getting, because I had other consultants in there, I was getting comments in my VIP page on maybe a picture I'd posted of like Happy Mail asking me where I got my bags. In my VIP page, that's really not the interaction I'm looking for, right? Like, they can ask me that on my YouTube, on my personal page all day if they want to, right? But whatever, I didn't want that in my VIP page. So I actually went through, cleaned up my VIP page, made it just for customers, because that's who I'm talking to in my VIP group, right? Sorry, VIP group, not page. So in there is where I share the things that are coming up, right? Sometimes it usually happens on a Thursday. Sometimes it'll happen on a Wednesday. But we might get wind of what might be coming out on Monday the next week, or something else that's coming up, right? And I like to be able to give them the sneak peek or the information first, and then I use it over there on my personal page or my Instagram or what have you, right? Yes. So that is going, Amanda, so that's going to be different. So if you're doing a party, then yes, you're going to do a group or an event on Facebook to be able to do that. And that's kind of a different conversation. So we'll save that one, but we will put a pin in that. We will circle back to that. Cherry is saying that she gets more interaction on the group than your page. Yep, me too. Totally. So that's just honestly how it works for me. Now, regardless of where I'm posting though, I am on social media. I'm making it a point to intentionally talk about Scentsy Club. So that looks like, here's some examples of how I do that, right? It may just be a graphic of Scentsy Club perks. Maybe I made it on Canva, or somebody else shared it and I'm going to use it and talk about, why they should join my club. Here's the perks. Another way to really talk about Scentsy Club is specifically to your customers. So when you're doing your follow-up with your customers, and if you're not doing follow-up, you will. You need to. You will. Let's just do it. So follow up, whatever system you use, just implement this into it. You need to be mentioning Scentsy Club in every single customer interaction. Every single one. That's only because there are so many perks and so many reasons why someone should have a Scentsy Club. Here's the deal. If somebody is even just buying a whiff box from you every single month, they go on your website, they order a whiff box. Because we have whiff boxes, right? And the Scentsy whiff box that is on our websites, that has different products in it or a different theme every single month, right? It's that surprise subscription almost that Scentsy does for us. We don't have to pack it. We don't have to make it look pretty. They already do that. They put it in this cute little, its own little box, right? It's got its own box. I was looking for my box. Here's my box, right? So it already comes in this box, even if it ships with other products. It's already packaged. Everything in the whiff box comes in the whiff box. And then, of course, this one's empty because I've already opened it. But, right, it's got all the paper confetti. It just looks nice. It's very visually appealing, okay? So if they are just ordering a whiff box every single month because they like that, right? They like our products, so they want more information on different products, or they like the surprise every single month. Here's the deal. Yeah, they can go to my website every single month and order one. That's just fine. That's awesome. That's great. I appreciate that, right? But how can I serve my customer better if they're doing that every month? I can say, why don't you just create a Scentsy Club that ships monthly and just add your whiff box to it? Because the whiff box is priced, US prices, is priced at $30. With a Scentsy Club, one of the perks is when you hit $30 or more, you instantly save 10%. They would save money if they actually just created a club and added just a whiff box to it to ship every single month and save some cash. I want my customers to save money, right? That's why we do parties with hosts. We have host rewards, right? That's the whole point of being able to get their Scentsy for free or for 50% off. So Scentsy Club is just another, almost like a cousin to hosting a party. Let's look at it that way, right? Because they're able to get discounts on the products that they're already wanting to buy. That's it. I'm not trying to sell them anything else. There is no fee to join Scentsy Club. There's no commitment. They don't have to say, oh yeah, I have to sign up to get this every month for 6 months in order to get this discount. No, there's nothing. There's no commitment there. There's no fee to start it. There's no extra charge for having a Scentsy Club. All they get are the perks of Scentsy Club. They get to save that 10% automatically on $30 or more. If they hit $60 or more, then they not only save the 10%, but they also get to pick a product in Scentsy Club for 50% off. So, I mean, think of the possibilities there, right? Another perk with Scentsy Club is they get bricks. Yeah. They get bricks all year round. Now, they are kind of, there's just only a short list. It's not every scent comes in a brick, but they do have the option of getting bricks all year round. Whereas somebody who just goes to my website, they don't have that, right? They don't get to see those options. So if they love, like one of the scents that I get in my Scentsy Club in a brick is Sun-Kissed Citrus. I love that scent. That is my happy go-to scent. It's so strong, it's so bright and happy, and it just brings a smile to my face whenever I warm it. So I love it. So I get it in that brick. And if I've got $60 or more, I can actually get that brick and use that as my 50% off. So where it would normally be $24, I'm only spending $12 on that brick. That's awesome, right? Right, okay. So there are so many perks to this. So that's why it is so important that you are talking to your customers. So when you're doing your follow-up, whether you use Amy, which I hope you do, and if you haven't tried it, I encourage you to try it. Everybody gets to try Amy for free for 30 days. Okay, so if you've never had your trial period, you can always get your trial period. Go to the account section in your workstation, and there's a big banner right at the top. You've probably seen it if you've ever even clicked that account button where it shows Photofy, because Scentsy has a deal with Photofy, and then they have Amy right there at the top, okay? And that's where you can sign up for that free trial. Black raspberry vanilla does come in the brick in the club. Yes. That's another one that I got for like a couple of months because of the simple magic that black raspberry vanilla has in it. Some of you may have seen this trick before, but if you ever have, which, you know, if you're warming wax, you probably have at some point or another, you've got a dish that has just some gunk in the bottom, right? Some of our waxes, right? We know that they're made with paraffin wax and essential oils, right? There's oils in our wax. That's why it gets so strong, and, you know, you've got different levels of strength in that scent, right? It's because of how much oils are actually going into the wax, which creates our product, right? Our signature product. But some of those oils can have and leave maybe some deposits or residue in the bottom of your dishes. Now, me personally, I use Counter Clean. I squirt it in there, take like a magic eraser. It wipes right out. It's awesome. I do it like about every other month, usually, with my dishes around the house. But there is a super fun little magical trick. And again, I don't know what it is. There's got to be one of those specific oils that they put in black raspberry vanilla, that if you take a cube of that, or if you're getting the brick, you know, taking a chunk of that out and putting it in your warmer dish, for whatever reason, it kind of reabsorbs any of those particles, and it will help you clean your dish. Who knew, right? Who knew? But yes, it does. It does come in there. And so that would be an amazing reason for her, if she really does love that scent so much and she wants it in a brick, start a Scentsy Club. She can just get the brick if that's all she wants, right? But by all means, I would try and encourage her to do at least up to $30, because then she'll save 10%. So that's worth it to get that 10% discount. And every single customer, or every single club subscriber rather, has the opportunity to say, I want it every month, or I want it every other month, or I want it every 3 months. So maybe on a brick, right, those take a little bit longer to get through, at least even for me. And I do a lot of wax changing in my house, okay? But so those bricks are usually either in my bi-monthly, so every other month, or they're in my quarterly subscription, because I don't go through them that often. So actually, I think it's in the bi-monthly one. I know it is. It's in the bi-monthly, so every other month, because I also will utilize those bricks too for samples, right? And follow-ups and thank yous and happy mails, whatever it is that I'm doing, right? Those are like our great scents that we can utilize in that. So really fantastic. Yes, Amanda, most certainly you can share this to your group. You should be, I think you should be able to. If not, don't worry, because this will go up on YouTube and you can always grab the link on the YouTube later today and you can share this video as well. So hopefully that will help you there. So that's how we need to be communicating with Scentsy Club when it comes to follow-up. So there's your examples, right? Again, I hope you're utilizing Amy in your follow-up, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Just have a follow-up system. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a whole wall filled with Post-it notes that you create every single day or every single month. And you're like, this is how I follow up. That's fine if that works for you. Maybe it's a binder system. My good friend Jessica Villarreal is on her YouTube channel. She has a fantastic video on her binder system. And let me tell y'all, it is the bomb system. Okay, so if you were pen and paper, if you want to try that binder system, I will link her video here, so you can actually go check that out, because it's absolutely fantastic. I myself, I like Amy. I utilize Amy because it gives me to-dos and reminders, and I need structure, and that's just how I work. So I have my Amy as my main follow-up system. I also, you guys know that I'm digital, so I use my iPad. I use Good Notes, and I have a planner that I purchased off of an Etsy store, and that's what I use in Good Notes. And so I just have pages in there that I utilize to track when I'm sending happy mail and all of that, and track my follow-ups too. So it's just a different way for me to do it. Again, it's just what works for me. I'm just a little OCD when it comes to that. So you don't have to do double work. I just, for whatever reason, I choose to do it. I don't know why. Oh, banana bread. Oh my goodness. What an amazing scent. And speaking of banana bread, banana nut, or is it banana bread? Banana nut bread, whatever it is. That one is coming back and bring back my bar in January. So sneak peek, if you're going to want that scent, then you need to be paying attention in January when we do bring back my bar, and then you'll be able to grab that bar, put it in your club order, and then always get that bar, right? So again, that's, I missed the biggest point, right? That's the biggest point of Scentsy Club. Is always get my bar, right? That's what we love. Those of us who are here because we love the product, our customers who love the products, right? I can tell you that the bars that I get in my Scentsy Club order are almost all always get my bar scents. That means that they either came from a Bring Back My Bar that came out that I was like, I cannot live without this scent anymore in my life. I need it every single month, or I need it every other month. And I add it to my club. Every time that we release a new scent, like our licensed products, like I've been getting Jack's Obsession in my Scentsy Club since last year or even the year before. I can't remember exactly how long I've had it, but it's been a minute. So even during the summer, I still get Jack's Obsession. And I love it because I still warm it, but I also have it because it's such a fabulous scent and it's very popular with my customers. I like to be able to surprise them throughout the year with that bar every so often. So I like to keep that on hand and always have it. That's the whole point of always get my bar. And so every time that a new scent releases, you have 30 days from the day that it releases to add it to your Scentsy Club, or your customers can do this, right? So maybe, which I'm probably going to update my club after this call today, and add in Dark and Devious, which is the new Villains scent that came out with the new Villains warmer, all the rage, right? I'm waiting on my warmer to arrive, by the way. But that scent, I've already heard the reviews on that. I haven't personally smelled it yet, but I've already heard the reviews, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add that to my club. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my club. And if I don't like it, I can always take it out, right? So that's the thing. There's no commitment, no fees, no, once you get this, you can't let it go. But I want to make sure that I get that even after it's not available. So I do the same thing with the Looney Tunes scent, even though that one is back because we just had Sylvester and Tweety and the whole bundle of Looney Tunes be available for our customers. But that scent, oh my goodness, talk about a happy scent. That one is so happy to be. It just makes me smile. Oh yes, it's banana nut bread is really, really good. It is actually one of Heidi Thompson, that's like her signature scent. It was like one of the, if it wasn't the very first scent that Scentsy came out with, it wasn't too far behind, but I want to say it was like the very first scent. And in fact, Heidi loves it so much she even gave us her banana nut bread recipe. So when that one does come out in January, you know I'm going to be adding it to my club, but I'm also going to be doing some extra fun mail with my customers. I was sending them a copy of that recipe with the bar as just like a thank you gift from me, and it's just something that I cannot wait to spoil my VIP and my Scentsy Club customers with that. So I like to be able to do those things. Hi, Kylie. So glad you're on today. So that's really, again, those are the ways that we want to talk about Scentsy Club, adding it into those follow-ups, why they need to be doing it, right? So you want to make sure that you're having those conversations with your customers whenever you're following up. So you're going to use it on social media. You're going to talk about it that way. Another piece with that social media that kind of ties right in, if you don't have a Scentsy Club, I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Let me put a pin in that. But if you have a Scentsy Club, take advantage of doing an unboxing when you get your club order in. Seriously. Like, I will tell you on my YouTube channel alone, my unboxing videos are the ones that get the highest views, right? It's just amazing. People love to see you unboxing something. It's this thing that we just love to watch, right? We love to see what's inside, what's in there. What are they getting? Oh my gosh, is that something I need in my life? People love those videos. So whether or not you're on YouTube, it doesn't matter. You can go live on your Facebook. You could go live on your Instagram. You could go live on TikTok. You can do whatever. Create a TikTok, create an Instagram reel, whatever you got to do. Show off that Scentsy Club order when you get it, right? Because what happens when you share things that you love? People tend to also fall in love, or people also want to experience what you're experiencing. So even if it's just a whiff box that you're opening every single month, right? That's something that your people can really get on board with. And they may have months where they're like, oh my gosh, I must have that box. It's like got everything I love in it. They are going to want to purchase that box. Other months, they may be like, no, I didn't care for that one at all, right? So you're going to hit different points, but that is another fantastic way to utilize your social media and marketing, okay? So being able to really utilize it for its powers of good is to be opening that, be sharing that, okay? You don't have to go live. You could record it if you want to. I know a lot of consultants, I know you don't want to be on camera, then don't be on camera. Put the phone down or on a tripod or whatever, or you know, put it up in a certain way to where it's just shooting the box that you're opening, right? You could do that too and not even show your face if you're not there yet. But I encourage you guys to step out of that comfort zone, because the more that you do, the more your customers are going to relate to you. Trust me. You don't have to look perfect to get on social media. You don't have to look perfect to do a video, okay? I've done lots of videos in my day, and let me tell you, not all are perfect. They're far from it. But people still get excited because they're not there to see how beautiful you might look today, or how your kids are being so well behaved. I say that jokingly because when Madison was younger and I was doing videos, literally crawling all over me. Whenever I opened a Scentsy Buddy, oh my gosh, you would have thought that I don't know, like it was Christmas morning. She would get so excited every time I got a buddy, and I would have to very quickly unbox the buddy, show the buddy, because I knew as soon as she walked into that room, if I was recording, she saw it, she was coming, she was taking it, and yeah, I'm not going to sit there and fight and argue with my child when I'm doing a video. So there was that. Hashtag mom life. Hashtag the struggle is real. But it doesn't matter, right? Have the kids be in the video, because that's how you're going to become more authentic with your customers. I will certainly share the banana nut bread recipe. Yes, I will share that. I've got it saved on my camera, like saved in my phone, because I am keeping that for when it comes out in January. How do you get comfortable with going live? You just do it, babe. You just do it. Honestly, you just do it. That's it. I don't have anything else. I did a live with no voice. Perfect. See, that's a perfect example, right? You weren't necessarily comfortable. That's fine. Do it with music, right? Make it where there's no talking and put music on top of it, right? You can do that on TikTok. You can do that on Reels, on Instagram, right? Create a story in Facebook. Do it in your Facebook stories, right? You can do all of those great things and not even do it. Oh, Kylie, thank you. You're so sweet. Yes. And carrying a Scentsy basket around. Oh my goodness. Yes. Now that the weather is getting finally into fall. I love this season so much, you guys. Finally, we're in fall. I've been having the windows open. I haven't opened them yet today, but I need to do that. The attic fan on in my house. Like it's amazing. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So we want to utilize those ways to be able to do that. Kylie's exactly right. It will. Once you do your first handful of lives, like, honestly, the butterflies are gone. And I think more of the whole fear of going live is the fear that, what if people don't like what I have to say? What if people don't come on when I do my live? What if people think that I'm boring, or I mean, I don't know, whatever it is that's stopping you. Trust me, you are your own worst critic. I am my own worst critic. I do a lot of videos. I really don't watch back any of my videos. I had to do it when we celebrated Scentsy Family Reunion last year. Myself and 30 other people, we met up in Branson and did like this little retreat. And we wanted to watch some breakouts, so they put my breakout. I did a Pinterest breakout for Scentsy Family Reunion last year, and they put that up. And honestly, it was like that was more uncomfortable to me. I would have much rather have just gone live and talked about anything than to sit in a room where I was like on the television and people are watching. That was uncomfortable. It's all get out. But I will tell you that yes, Kylie's exactly right. You do it a couple of times, do it once or twice or 3 times. Trust me, it's fine. All of our fear is right in here. It's all here. Because trust me, the people who are watching our videos, they aren't looking at what we are looking at. We are our own worst critic. We're our own worst enemy. We're the ones who hold ourselves back and keep ourselves in our little bubble and say, I'm never going to go live because I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. We're the ones doing that to ourselves. So let it go. Be Elsa. Let it go. And you know what? At the end of the day, who cares? Who cares if somebody watches or if somebody doesn't? Who cares if you get 0 likes? Who cares if nobody ever watches the video? Who cares? You've done it, right? And that's something to celebrate, is overcoming your fears, stepping out of your comfort zone, because you never know until you try. You never know. Yes. That's right. That's right. I love it, Kylie. Can you get the fragrance flowers in the Scentsy Club? You totally can. You totally can. And most of our fragrance flowers, if they discontinue the scent in the fragrance flower, like when the catalog changes, so in February, when our new spring and summer catalog comes out, they might change the fragrance flowers and it may not be available in that scent. But Unfortunately, we don't have the Always Get My Flower yet, and we don't have the Always Get My Oil yet, and we don't have the Always Get My Pods yet. Trust me, we want them too. But yes, they can add a fragrance flower. They can add any consumable product to a Scentsy Club order. Light bulbs, fragrance flowers, body wash, laundry items, pet items, wax, of course, right? Always Get My bars there. Cotton cleanups. Now we have, for the air purifiers, the replacement filters. That's in my quarterly club now. I just finally got my first one. They came in stock. I was so excited. I will change my filter. Anything that is consumable, oils and all that, they go in there. But again, when a catalog change happens, if that fragrance gets discontinued in that item, then yes, it will give them a warning too. It will say, it's like a warning red box. Like it shows up when they log into their account on your website, and it will say, you know, warning or alert, your fragrance flower fragrance is being discontinued. So you have the option to either choose it in a different fragrance, or just drop it off and maybe add something different or not, whatever. So they definitely get notified before it happens. So that, I've never had a customer get upset with not knowing that was happening. But yes, that's very exciting. That Winterberry apple tea, OMG, yes, I am with you on that. Winterberry apple tea and all the things. I am all for it. I love the fragrance flowers. The wall fan diffuser, fantastic. I mean, honestly, these products just get better and better and better as Scentsy rolls them out. All right, so we're talking to our customers with follow-up. We're talking about social media and about how to share it on social media. We're talking about keeping them aware. So when you're, again, however you do your follow-up, when you're having home parties, when you're having Facebook parties, when you're doing a text party, whatever kind of parties you're doing, even a basket party, right? Make sure that you're having that conversation with your host so they know that is an option, not only for them, but for their customers as well. Another way that I also make sure that I'm always sharing Scentsy Club is every single item that mails out of my house gets a Scentsy Club flyer. Every single one. I will share this in our group. It's just one that I just quickly made on GoDaddy. It used to be called Over. It's now called GoDaddy Studios. It's just an app, but I love it. And it's just the one that I personally love. You can use Photofy if you do Photofy. I also utilize Canva. Sometimes I make these on Canva too. They're really easy to make. They will work perfectly for you, right? You don't have to even have a subscription to Canva to create what you want to create. But I kind of change mine up every so often simply because every mailing I do gets a flyer. So I don't want them to start getting bored or blind because I send the same thing every single time. That's the only reason I change it up. Simply because I send one out every single time. So I just create a flyer, and you'll see on this one, what I have on here is I've just put basically I've outlined the perks of Scentsy Club, right? First and foremost, so it's get your bar forever. That's the Always Get My Bar feature, right? Free to join. It's free to join Scentsy Club. No sign-up fees, no commitment. And then over here, I've got down there where they're actually saving money. So save 10% on $30 or more. Unlock 50% off items at $60 or more. And then I also dropped in exclusive bricks. You can see I just have some pictures there. Again, you can utilize Canva. Yes, you can use Canva. Take a picture, and then you can do effects or edit when you add like a picture on there, and then you can actually remove the background. So I've got a video tutorial on how to do that. So that's how you get these pictures where it's just the actual picture of the product, right? Because I didn't stack all those up myself and on a white background. I did not. I will share that. Yes, Ashley. And then all I do is what I do with everything, right? I put my QR code, and this QR code is going directly to the Scentsy Club section of my website. So it doesn't take them just to my main website. I want them to go directly to Scentsy Club with this flyer, right? So they hold their camera over it, scan it, it pulls my Scentsy Club page right up from my website. So that's all they have to do. So I just put the word scan to join, right? So again, you can create this however you want to create it. Last time, oh, I don't think I have any of the, kind of. I was making notes, but like this is the previous one that I had. Same kind of thing. I listed out some perks. I just had my picture on it before. However you do your branding, if it's different colors, whatever, you guys, you can do this. You can totally do this. So that's how I spread information about Scentsy Club. Here's the deal though, you guys. Okay, let me get into the life-changing club information. All right, we've had Scentsy Club. We've gone over the perks. We've gone over how we're sharing it. We have a way, or not have a way, we have the ability to earn PRV on Club every single time, right? So whether they are having their club order shipped every month, every other month, every 3 months, right? Every time that subscription runs, you get PRV, okay? That's how we get our commission, is PRV, retail sales, right? You earn 25%, okay? So once you are a certified consultant, this is not going to change for you, right? So every dollar equals 1 PRV, right? That's how our whole commission system works. So these orders, the way that they are helping us as consultants is that it's helping us to serve our customers by making sure they're getting the products they want when they want them or how often they want them, plus the fact of the always get my bar, the bricks, right? We went through all of that. Okay, so, and the saving of the money. The saving of the money, that's like the biggest thing for me. Again, I am a big fan of Scentsy. I don't know if you haven't been able to tell, but I love Scentsy. So I like getting the opportunity to save money when I can. That's why I usually will be my own host on a party every so often, at least once a month. I'm my own host, so I can utilize the host rewards so I can get the Scentsy that I like, right? Okay, I just got the Night Divine, which is the little nativity warmer, closed a party out, was able to get that for 50% off. So excited. I cannot wait to see that warmer. Roxy, yay! I'm so happy you're here. So the point is with Scentsy Club, when it comes to our commission and our sales, is you have the option of going into, or not the option, you have the opportunity rather, to go into your workstation, click on your order section. When you click on there, up at the top or across the top, you'll see, you know, like open orders, history, and then you also see Scentsy Club. When you click on that, it shows you the club orders that your customers have already created. Okay, the subscriptions. It will also give you the dates of when those subscriptions are going to run. Why is that important? That helps you as the consultant to figure out how you're working your business that month. What do I mean by that? That means if you are a lead or above, your goal for your own personal PRV should be 500 every single month, because that is how you get paid a title, right? So you want to make sure you're doing that. If you have enough customers that are subscribing to Scentsy Club through you, you're earning PRV on that every single time that subscription runs. So if you are working towards 500 every single month, and you can look in your Scentsy Club order section and you can see, oh, I've got $100 in order in Scentsy Club that's going to come out this month. Okay, I've got $100 there. I'm still going to try and get my 500 because I want to boost my PRV, right? I want the maximum amount of PRV I can get because that's going to help my paycheck, right? But that helps you to really work your business as a business. Work smarter, not harder, right? So some months are going to be different, right? Because customers and we as our own customers have the ability to decide, are we getting a Scentsy Club every month, every other month, every 3 months, right? So maybe every month you're seeing, okay, I've got 2 people who get a club once a month. That's awesome. Okay, maybe you have every other month, you have 4 people that get the club that signed up every other month, and they just all happen to fall on the same schedule, right? Same thing with quarterly. It depends on when they're doing it. So that is PRV or sales that you're not necessarily working for. I mean, you're working for them in the sense that you're taking care of your customers, right? You're following up, you're telling them about Scentsy Club, the whole thing, right? You're helping them get the Scentsy they love on a regular basis at a discount. That's the whole point. But that is helping you as the consultant to say, okay, I've got 4 people who have a Scentsy Club. I want to try and double that. So then that way, every single month, I have a little bit of cushion when it comes to meeting my PRV goals. Specifically, leader above, I'm talking to you. Specifically, you need to be being paid, if I can speak, at title. And in order to do that, you have to have your own personal sales in order, right? Your house has to be in order before you can even be paid at title. I don't care if you've got 1 team member. I don't care if you've got 3,000 team members. If you aren't putting in $500 a month, then you're not getting paid at title. That means you're missing out. That means you're leaving money on the table every single month for your paycheck. And I don't know about you guys, but my paycheck is important. My paycheck helps me to provide for my family. And I do that so that way my husband's income, my husband's salary can go towards everything else in our lives, right? Like we've got to buy new tires for our I call it a truck, it's an SUV, but whatever, right? We've got to buy new tires. Have y'all priced tires? They're expensive, right? If I were to pull that just straight out of a paycheck, like that's some change. That's some change, right? So I need to be able to contribute to my family because it's important for those kind of things, right? I've also got the holidays coming up. Y'all, if you think that the kids when they're little are expensive, just wait, because when they get older, when they're like 24 or when they're 20, right, they still want all the expensive stuff. It's almost like they get more expensive as they get older. Okay. So I need money for the holidays. And so one of those ways that I do that is working my business. You guys all have your own why for why you're doing this. You all do. And for a good group of you, I've talked to you about this. We've had our conversations about why are you working this business? Why do you stay in Scentsy, right? Some of you are paying off student loans. Some of you are working off debt. Some of you are trying to save up to buy a home. Some of you are wanting to take care of the car payment. Some of you are just trying to add to your monthly income, right? Because hello, life is hard. And this is a way that we can add to our monthly income without even leaving the house. But we can do it from our phone. I mean, come on. This is like a no-brainer. Yeah, I call it a truck. I don't know. Yeah, Heather feels me, right? When they get older, they just get more expensive. That's all it is. They just get more expensive. I want to go back to the days when it was like, oh, they're just more excited to have the box to play with. That would have been awesome. That's not going to work for the older ones anymore. But being able to really think about this in a different light, that helps your business grow, right? Because that helps you to see your business a little bit differently. This business can give you so very much, and our income is truly limitless, okay? I know star consultants who are making $1,000 or more every single month. Now, it takes work. Hashtag see the income disclosure, right? It takes hard work. It doesn't just show up. You have to work for it, right? But that's the whole beauty of this business, specifically our business. I don't know about other ones, okay? So I don't know how the other ones work. All I know is how ours works. And I will tell you that no matter what title you're at, you have the ability to get paid what you want to get paid. You just do if you put in the work. Now, you guys know just as well as I do that if you have a $2,000 month, you automatically get a 5% bonus in commission. That means you get paid 30% on your PRV. 30% of 2,000 is 600. I don't care if you're a brand new certified consultant, because you would be if you had a $2,000 month, right? Because certified consultant, okay. That's a guaranteed $600 paycheck. even as a certified consultant. And I don't know about you guys, but $600 a month is $600 a month, okay? Okay. How many bills could you pay with that? What would you do with $600 every single month in your business? What would you do? This is how you build your why. This is how you decide, I'm going to put in the work because that's what I want to happen for me and my family, or my parents, or so I can get farther and pay off that student loan debt because, oh, I've been there, done that. That was not fun. Okay? It's not fun to spend money on debt and pay off that stuff. It's just not. It's just not. But we know we got to do it at some point. So, oh yeah, the 3-pack of holiday scents. Amazing. You can, oh, Ashley, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you. Okay. The holiday bricks that will be available to everyone on October 25th, but have been available to us. You can add those scents to a Scentsy Club. They won't come in the brick form. They will just come in the bar form, and they will fall under the category of always get my bar. So me personally, my very favorite out of the holiday bricks is pink poinsettia. I'm adding that to my Scentsy Club because I'm going to need more pink poinsettia in my life. It's just so good. Fluffy Fleece is my next one, and then spiced eggnog. Okay, you get the point, right? But yes, you can add those. You'll just get a bar size instead of the brick size. So it won't be available in the bricks in Scentsy Club. But of course we have other bricks in Scentsy Club, right? Spiced orange. Oh yes, that one's good. It's got some cinnamon to it. It's not too shabby though. Like, because I don't really like a whole lot of cinnamon in my scents, but that one's not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, so let's talk about what's the future with Scentsy Club. Why are we setting all of this up? We are going into Scentsy 2.0, and you guys may or may not have yet seen the news article that is on the workstation. It is specifically for Region 3, which is Australia and New Zealand. But take a minute to check out that news article. It will answer a lot more questions, and there will be training resources on the workstation if they are not already there. I didn't look at the training center before I started this, so I apologize. It may already be there. Yes, Arctic Kiss, totally, and Silver Bells. Those are, oh, and Winterberry Apple Tea. I mean, come on. So on your workstation, if you go to the news section, you will see, let's see here, where was it? It was, let me go back. Okay, so 2.0 is happening. Scentsy Club 2.0. It is happening to Australia and New Zealand first. It's rolling out to Region 3 first. Simply because they want to be able to make sure all their ducks are in a row before they roll it out to Region 1, which is US and Canada. I don't know what he sees outside, but he sees something. Sorry for the barking. All of those are going out, and it's working well for this new club. It's new. Here's the thing. Okay, so for us and our customers, when you get enrolled in Scentsy Club, when 2.0 starts for us, which is already in Australia and New Zealand, right? You start getting rewards and points every single time your club orders run. What does this mean? This means that they're going to have a point system, and they will be able to earn points if they are sharing Scentsy Club and someone decides to start a Scentsy Club and they use their referral link. You guys know probably about how influencers work, right? On Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok and all the things, right? You'll see the sponsored ads, okay? This is a way for customers to be able to really be influencers, okay? And this is awesome because when they do that, they're going to start getting reward points when someone signs up using their link. Those reward points for every 25 points that they earn. So for us here in the US, that's $25, okay? But for every 25 points, they can get $1 off future orders on your website, not just Scentsy Club, right? It doesn't have to just be spent on Scentsy Club. It can be that new holiday warmer that they're just dying to have, right? They're going to get, if they have 500, if they start, racking up their rewards, if they get 500 points, they will get $20 off. That's awesome. If they earn 1,000 points, they will get $40 off. And on and on and on and on it goes, okay? This is the way for our customers to begin being rewarded even beyond all of the things that we've already talked about in the perks of Scentsy Club, right? So, they can also be able to kind of keep them for up to 180 days. Now, how does this affect us as the consultant? Well, hello, right? Every time someone signs up for a club, we get the PRV. Now, this is another point. If that person who is being an influencer and sharing their link and having people join or start a club order, we're getting even more people, we're touching more people, right? Same way that we look at having a party, right? The whole point is to have more conversations with more people. We're able to do that without even having the party atmosphere, right? Or even that happening, because our customers who are using Scentsy Club are sharing it so they can get reward points so they can use them towards future purchases. Now, we will still get the commission, okay? So we're still getting paid on that. And if that person, for whatever reason, decides they don't want club anymore, or maybe they become a consultant somewhere, everybody who has signed up using their referral link rolls up to the consultant. So let's say Kylie is my customer and she loves Scentsy Club, and oh my gosh, she loves it, and she loves it so much that she shares it on Instagram and on Facebook all the time. Whenever she gets her order, she always shares it. She always goes live, and her mom and her best friend and her coworkers all decided to go ahead and start a Scentsy Club because they saw her and what she was getting every month. And they were like, oh my gosh, I love the laundry line. I need to get the laundry on a club subscription because I can save money that way, right? So they joined and they start up. And then for whatever reason, life happens, or Kylie decides that she no longer likes Scentsy anymore, and she pulls out and stops her club. Her mom and her best friend and her coworkers, who all had signed up using her link, now come to me. I am now still going to get to keep them as my Scentsy Club members. Here's another really great feature of this. For so long now, I don't know about you guys, but for so long now, we've been trying to get to the point to where we can see what our customers are getting in their clubs. Normally, right now, what we have to do is we have to wait till their club processes, then we can go look in the order history, right? And we can see it there. But we don't know until it actually processes. They are going to open it up in the new Scentsy 2.0 to where we have 100% visibility. We can see it all when they sign up. So we will be able to see what they're getting in their club. Why does that make a difference for me as the consultant? Well, for one, I now know what my customer likes the best. So if it's black raspberry vanilla, right? I can say, oh my gosh, you love, like Sherry was saying earlier, right? Oh my gosh, she loves black raspberry vanilla. She'd love to get it in a brick. Oh my gosh, now she can. Now she can, right? And so you can talk to those customers and let them know that those things are there. It's going to be so much easier for us as consultants to track and keep up with what is happening, what our customers are loving, what they're getting, what they're adding to their clubs. It's also going to help Scentsy as a whole, right? So maybe, fingers crossed, in the future, they can maybe expand or always get my bar to possibly maybe oils, or always get my pods, right? All of those things that we would personally love to see. Now, I don't know if that's how it will go, but that's how I'm hoping it will go. So here's the deal. They are rolling out this in Australia and New Zealand. It actually started yesterday. They went live with it. They do have to make sure that everything's working correctly because, of course, the Scentsy Club portion of our workstation, right, or our website rather, is going to look a little different because when they log in, when customers log in to their account on our website, they're going to be able to see what their reward point balance is, all the things, right? They're going to see all the things that they're earning for their own club and for any other clubs that use their link to join. So they're going to have full control over that. They won't be able to see what they're ordering. So we as consultants will see that. Our customers will not. Okay, they'll only be able to see their own. So don't stress about that. But they'll at least be able to see their reward points continue and what their balance is, things like that. So they'll be able to log in, see that, and be able to work from there and be able to make those plans. So when that new warmer comes out or that new product comes out, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm saving my reward points for that. I want it, right? Maybe it's that air purifier. They can start really saving up those rewards to be able to get money off, right? So again, another way that Scentsy is giving our customers a way to be able to save money. Because that, I mean, we're here because our products are great. But what we really want to do is give them the ways and show them the ways that they're able to save money. That's why we talk about like the bundle and save options so much, right? Because that's honestly how you save the most money. It just is. It's all there. And the same thing with Scentsy Club. They're able to save money by doing it. They're not having to pay anything extra to do it. They're just going to do it to save money. So, yes, Ashley, I will message you right after this. It's going to really be a fantastic thing. And I am so excited for this. So we are going to have more training on this. Don't worry. If everything goes well, hopefully when that new catalog rolls out in February, we will also be able to roll out Scentsy Club 2.0 with our customers. So what do you need to do now? Well, you need to do everything that we talked about at the beginning of this call. You need to start having conversations with your customers about Scentsy Club. You need to start explaining to them why Scentsy Club is beneficial. They can save money. You can get your bar forever. It's free to join. All the perks, right? All the perks. It's really a win-win situation, okay? It's not benefiting, I mean, it's benefiting us because it's sales, but at the same time, it's not like we're getting extra money because they started a club order. No, we're just simply helping our customers and serving them to the best of our ability. But you need to be having conversations. You need to be sharing on social media. I would suggest doing unboxings when you get your club. Talk about what you get in your club every single month, right? You need to be either creating or grabbing flyers and start putting them in all of your mail outs that go out the door, right? It's not a big thing to add one more piece of paper to a thank you that you might be sending out, or if you're sending out an order or packing an order up and delivering it to a local customer, then by all means, you need to be having a flyer in there or something of that sort in that package, okay? Because you need to be communicating it with your customers. That's what we do, right? Scentsy sells itself. We're here just to help them navigate on how to save money the best way. That's really what it all boils down to. So that's what you need to focus on from now until 2.0 arrives for the US. Like I said, don't worry. More training. They're going to be giving us all the things to be fully prepared for when this goes live for us. But I wanted this today to be able to talk to you guys about the importance of why they need to be in it and also what is coming. So you can read more about it in the news section of your workstation. It's the news article that says Scentsy Club Rewards and Referrals Program to debut in Australia and New Zealand. I will link that link also in the group. So you can go there, you can read that article and see how it all breaks down in there. Of course, like I said, training is coming if it's not already on the workstation. I apologize. I have not logged into the training center to take a look. So I'll have to do that and report back. But of course, you know me, I will for sure be helping you out with all of that. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that this maybe answers some questions or helps you connect the dots as to why Scentsy Club is a big deal, how it can benefit our business, and how it's going to continue to benefit our business in really big ways. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for you this Tuesday. Don't forget, we're going to have more stuff coming. And next week, new topic. You're not going to want to miss that one either. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.